If you've ever spent your Saturday cleaning, lubing, and adjusting a chain instead of actually riding, this video is for you, because at some point you stop asking, "How fast is it?" and start asking, "How much work is it going to be?" That's where shaft drive motorcycles come in. No mess, no constant maintenance, no worrying about chain slack or surprise adjustments. Just get on, hit the road, and enjoy the ride. Today, we're counting down the top 5 Japanese shaft drive motorcycles that deliver comfort, reliability, and real-world performance, perfect for riders who'd rather ride than wrench. Let's get started. Number 5. The Yamaha V-Star 1300. This is one of those motorcycles that doesn't shout for attention, and that's exactly why so many experienced riders end up loving it. Powered by a 1,304 cubic centimeter V-twin, it delivers smooth, predictable torque right where you need it. No surprises, no sudden bursts that catch you off guard, just steady, confident power that makes merging onto the highway feel easy and controlled. It's fuel-injected too, so cold starts are drama-free. No fiddling around, just hit the button and go. It's the kind of engine that says, take your time, enjoy the ride, instead of hold on tight and hope for the best. What really stands out here is how forgiving and manageable this bike feels, especially for senior riders. The low seat height, around 27 inches, makes flat footing at stops almost effortless, which is something your knees and hips will quietly thank you for. The bike carries its weight low, so even though it's a full-size cruiser, it never feels intimidating. The riding position is relaxed, upright, and natural. No awkward reach, no pressure on your wrists. And those wide handlebars, they give you excellent leverage, so tight U-turns and parking lot maneuvers feel controlled instead of like a slow-motion panic scene. Comfort isn't just a feature on the V-Star 1300, it's part of its personality. The seat is wide and well-cushioned, built for real-world riding, not just showroom appeal. The suspension does a solid job soaking up bumps without feeling too soft or too stiff, kind of like your favorite pair of broken-in shoes. Whether you're cruising for an hour or stretching it into a full afternoon ride, your back and shoulders won't be begging for a break every 20 minutes. And let's be honest, at this stage, enjoying the ride matters a lot more than proving something at every stoplight. If that sounds like your kind of riding, go ahead and hit that like button. And subscribe, because we've got more bikes like this coming up. Now let's talk about one of the most underrated features, the shaft drive. No chain maintenance, no messy lubrication, no constant adjustments. It's basically the motorcycle equivalent of set it and forget it. You just ride, and ride, and ride. The V-Star also has a belt-smooth power delivery feel without the upkeep headaches, which is exactly what many seasoned riders appreciate. Honestly, the only thing you'll need to worry about is where to stop for coffee and whether you can still swing your leg over the bike after that second cup. And if you're still with me, drop a comment below. Are you a cruiser rider for life, or do you still like to mix things up? Number 4. The Kawasaki Vulcan 1700 Voyager. Now, if comfort had a name, it might just be this machine. Kawasaki didn't just build a motorcycle here, they built a rolling living room. Powered by a 1,700 cubic centimeter V-twin engine, this bike delivers smooth, torque-rich performance that doesn't rush you. It glides. And that's exactly what senior riders appreciate. You're not trying to win races anymore. You're trying to enjoy the ride, the scenery, and maybe find the best coffee stop along the way. What really sets the Voyager apart is how it treats your body. The seat is wide, plush, and genuinely supportive, even after hours on the road. You've got a built-in backrest that feels like it was designed by someone who actually rides, not just someone who draws motorcycles. The floorboards let you stretch your legs naturally, and the riding position keeps your back upright and relaxed. No wrist pain, no cramped knees, just comfort. Honestly, this is the kind of bike where 200 miles feels like a warm-up lap. Then there's the touring experience. The large windshield and full fairing do an incredible job blocking wind and fatigue, so you arrive feeling fresh instead of beat up. You also get hard saddlebags and a spacious trunk, plenty of room for your gear, your partner's gear, and probably a few just-in-case items we all carry on longer trips. And let's not forget the little luxuries like cruise control and a sound system. Yes, you can literally ride into the sunset while your favorite playlist is playing. Not bad, right? And here's something you'll really appreciate: the shaft drive. No chain, no mess, no constant maintenance. Just hop on, fuel up, and go. That's exactly what this bike is about. Less hassle, more riding. If you're the kind of rider who values reliability, comfort, and stress-free touring, the Voyager checks all the boxes. Now tell me, could you see yourself taking this beauty on a cross-country trip? If you're enjoying this list so far, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, because we've got more bikes coming up that might just surprise you. Number 3, the Honda Shadow Aero 750. And this one is a perfect reminder that you don't need a monster engine to have a seriously enjoyable ride. With its 745 cubic centimeters V-twin, it's tuned for smooth, predictable power. No surprises, no drama. Just a relaxed pull that feels just right whether you're cruising through town or taking the long way home. And let's be honest, at this stage, we're not trying to win races. We're trying to enjoy the ride without needing a chiropractor afterward. One of the best things about the Shadow Aero 750 is how approachable it feels. The low seat height makes getting on and off easy, no gymnastics required, and the weight is nicely balanced so it doesn't feel like you're wrestling a heavyweight at every stoplight. Within minutes, it feels like a bike you've owned for years. That confidence is huge, especially for riders who want comfort and control without constantly thinking about the bike. Now let's talk about one of the most underrated features, that shaft drive. No chain maintenance, no messy lubrication routine, just hop on and ride. It's the kind of setup that quietly saves you time and effort, which means more weekends on the road and fewer afternoons in the garage. And since it's a Honda, reliability is pretty much part of the DNA. This is the kind of bike that starts when you want it to, not when it feels like it. If you're enjoying this list so far, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, because we're just getting warmed up. And if you're the kind of rider who values comfort, simplicity, and a bike that works with you instead of against you, the Honda Shadow Aero 750 might just be one of the smartest choices out there. It's not flashy, it's not overcomplicated, it's just a good, honest motorcycle that lets you focus on what really matters, enjoying every mile. Number 2, the Suzuki Boulevard C90. This bike is what happens when classic cruiser styling meets real-world comfort, something riders over 50 start to value a whole lot more than flashy specs. Under the tank, you've got a 1,462 cubic centimeter V-twin engine that's all about smooth, usable power. It's not trying to win drag races at every traffic light, and honestly, neither are we. Instead, it delivers a strong, steady pull right where you need it, low in the rev range, so you can cruise effortlessly without constantly shifting gears. One thing you'll notice almost immediately is how planted and stable this bike feels. The long wheelbase and low center of gravity give it that on-rails sensation, especially on the highway. It doesn't feel twitchy or unpredictable. It feels like it's got your back. And let's be real, at this stage, we're not looking for surprises, unless it's a surprise coffee stop with a great view. The riding position is relaxed, the seat is wide and supportive, and your body isn't begging for mercy after an hour on the road. Now let's talk about one of the most underrated features, the shaft drive. No chain to clean, no constant adjustments, no grease stains on your garage floor, or worse, your jeans. It's smooth, quiet, and low maintenance, which means more time riding and less time wrenching. And that's exactly the kind of trade-off most experienced riders appreciate. You've already paid your dues messing with chains back in the day. What really makes the Boulevard C90 special is how it simplifies the entire riding experience without taking away the soul of motorcycling. It's comfortable without being boring, powerful without being intimidating, and reliable in a way that builds confidence every time you hit the road. This is the kind of bike that doesn't demand anything from you. It just shows up, starts every time, and reminds you why riding still feels as good as it did years ago. Maybe even better, now that your back appreciates a good seat. Number 1, the Honda Gold Wing. And honestly, calling it just a motorcycle almost feels disrespectful. This thing is a luxury touring machine on 2 wheels. Powered by that legendary 1,833 cubic centimeter flat-6 engine, it doesn't roar, it hums. The power delivery is so smooth that instead of feeling like you're riding, it feels like you're floating down the highway. For senior riders especially, that kind of refinement isn't just nice to have. It's everything. Now let's talk comfort, because this is where the Gold Wing really spoils you. The seat feels more like a well-broken-in armchair than a motorcycle saddle, and the upright riding position takes pressure off your wrists, back, and knees. Add in features like electronically adjustable suspension, cruise control, heated grips, and even a full infotainment system with Apple CarPlay. And suddenly you're not just riding, you're traveling in style. Some riders joke that once you ride a Gold Wing, every other bike starts to feel like a folding chair. And they're not entirely wrong, but what really makes this bike shine for long-distance riders is how easy it is to live with. The shaft drive system means no messy chains, no constant adjustments, and no getting your hands dirty every other weekend. At this stage, most riders aren't looking for extra chores. They're looking for more road time and less garage time. The Gold Wing understands that perfectly. It's built for those who want reliability, smoothness, and the freedom to just hop on and go. And let's be honest for a second, this is also the kind of bike that turns heads at every stop. You pull up, step off slowly, because hey, we're not in a rush anymore, and someone inevitably walks over and says, "Wow, that's a beautiful machine." You smile, because you already know. The Gold Wing isn't just about getting from point A to point B. It's about enjoying every mile in between, without beating up your body in the process. At the end of the day, shaft drive motorcycles all share one simple advantage: less maintenance, more riding. And at a certain point in life, that trade-off becomes priceless. Now I want to hear from you. Would you choose shaft drive over chain, or do you still enjoy the hands-on maintenance? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who's officially retired from cleaning chains every weekend. Ride safe, ride smart, and I'll see you in the next one.